Welcome back to the hellscape we call DOKI Literature Club. I tried fixing the audio because I noticed that my mic sounded weird yesterday. Hopefully it sounds good now. I'm gonna test it real quick. I'm gonna listen real quick. Do a little testing. I tried fixing the audio. Okay. I don't know how long that's gonna loop. Let me do the sharing. Boom 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 boom. Let's get this shit started right away. Alright. I don't remember what was happening, but we're here. Let's see. You like to write about cute things, Natsuki.
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give it back.
Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I'm not gonna do that voice for me, because it hurts my voice. Or my throat.
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. I forgot I have to open up the chat. I'm an idiot. Hi Velo, hi guys. Welcome back to the stream. Don't forget to hit the like, please. Don't you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to appreciate in together.
Fucking bitch, this Monica sucks, major dick.
I did decide to take on the responsibility of being vice president, after all.
That's a lie, fuck you.
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as my members. Besides, we have a new member. Seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree? Do you agree as well, Johnny?
Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth. Stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry, I thought.
These girls exchange glances before Monica turns back at me and forces me to join the club. I guess I'll need to tell you the truth, Johnny. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find 1 more member before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these fucking beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean it? Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed.
Johnny, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Oh, Monica. Whoa. Thanks, I guess. Monica whips out her hambalagangas right in front of my face. Is it good? Is the audio good? Hello? Hold on, I'm listening to the audio real quick. Monica whips out her No, the audio sounds perfectly fine. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Yeah, the audio sounds perfectly fine. Maybe it's because I was shaking my leg. Oh, I disconnected something. I don't know what I unplugged, but I plugged something and I am worried. That's kind of scary. Don't know what, but it does noise and now we are really good. Yeah, I have shaky leg. As you know, I have ADHD, so there it is again. He's fixing it probably. I don't know what you're talking about. What's happening? Is it because I shake the desk? Hold on. What the hell's a monkey noodle? It's not the desk. I don't know what it is. If you could, take a clip of that audio buffer and send it to the Discord, that'd be great. If it happens again. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Johnny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with it.
What if I unplug this? It might be because my old headset's plugged in. There we go.
Johnny, I'm looking forward to see how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
Didn't I say that in my head? Yeah, wait, wasn't that an internal dialogue that... Oh, no, never mind, we're good. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between these three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Totally no one else. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make most of the circumstances, as I'm sure good fortunes will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. I don't know that pose. Yeah, it looks like a seductive lean forward. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. I get those dreams all the fucking time. It's weird. Like, my alarm will go off to wake me up, and at the exact time that my alarm decides to go off, it's like someone says something, or like I'm dancing in a dream and I'm listening to music. It's weird. It does look painful. Oh. Wait, why does she have depression now? You guys told me to keep going towards Natsuki yesterday, so we're gonna go towards Natsuki.
Hi again, Johnny. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might seem a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, don't do that.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Johnny. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had dragged here by Monica. I I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki mainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Why did she was clipped in front of the text. No, yeah, Yuri is fucking huge. Yuri is bigger than normal. And why is she... Hold on, guys. Hold on. No, the room's moving! The room is moving. No! Yeah, fucking Sayori is hanging in the background.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her desk. It's still moving. I'm sorry, Johnny. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? I'm already not comfortable. The room is moving, and I see a picture of a hanging girl that looks awfully familiar. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a fucking Glock. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really read. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. I don't like the room. I don't like this at all.
What? I didn't mean it like that.
Why does the music tempo keep changing?
If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to be a part of this club. So if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book with you, if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
I can't tell if it's done moving. I don't think it is.
That I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a Glock, I guess. I don't know.
Didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some schedule activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Is there something you're looking for in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right place. What's the point of keeping your collection organized? Someone else is just gonna fuck it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books across the shelf. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face, because, you know, you're a gamer.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull out a stack. There it is!
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, that's much better. Seeing a box with...
oh my gosh.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get closer, look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's just absolutely terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass in that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
Is in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Johnny. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out a fucking pistol and shoots me in the knees.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the gun into my hands. I stare at the gun. It features, I don't know, an extended mag with a little anime sticker. It's exceedingly Mo.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my cock and pulls me out of the closet. I'm gay now. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
And why is that? I guess it's easier to read closer like this.
Don't say that. You're making me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. Hold on, I'm reading the comments real quick. Yuri's back really hurts. The gulag awaits. Alright. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again. I saw that. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
No, not really. Maybe sometimes, after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you even paying attention?
I am. But nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of girls, or friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends?
Can you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring this up without them being all like, hey, you still grown out of that stuff yet?
Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a gamer, so I guess I gravitated toward the other gamers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh, no.
At least it's safe in
the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it.
Ugh, I can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Also, I just noticed she's got one individual tooth.
So... Geez, that's enough. Am I gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes.
Natsuki is strangely quiet now.
I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki?
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh! Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Johnny. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Ah, yes. The demons comes pouring out of Natsuki's mouth and eyes. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Fuck you, Monica. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poems.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Hey, what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Grr, fine, I guess. Well, because Monica will make me if I don't.
Whoa.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Shout out to that poem, bruh. What's up?
Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Monica's gonna be last once again. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on, how do I say this? This is absolute shit. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her boobs, her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make their own style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like a nerd.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, she's a stuck-up bitch. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't to be a literature. This is supposed to be a literature club.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing in the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? Nah. This was you? Wow. That's so weird. Oh my god. I don't believe it. This handwriting's so good. I wasn't thinking anything bad at all.
But you took a long time to read.
Yeah, it's because I'm slow. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's stupid, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Ooh.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Johnny.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be too long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, let's talk to bitch Monica.
Hey, Johnny. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring the things up, okay?
Yeah. Where's that other girl? I don't remember her name. She used to be in here, but I think everyone's memories got deleted. But there was another girl. Can we find this girl? Can we put her back in here? Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Johnny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Johnny.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Ah, ha ha ha, if you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she is in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Besides the fact that her dad's abusive. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Yeah, Velo, if you weren't catching the joke, I was like, I'm pretty sure there was another girl in here. Yeah, we're at the second part of the game. So a hole in the wall.
But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sounds of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
This is a new poem, right? This isn't. I don't remember these words being in here. Unless that's just my memory being shit. Club Feud.
Ba-da-ba-ba. So, what you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. I can't say the word. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. Almost as if I completely told a girl to kill herself and it changed the entire game and fell in love with a guy that's playing the game. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Why did the music change? Brad and Velo, you guys are something else. Man, my fucking jaw hurts, dog. My wisdom tooth is coming in on my right side bottom, and this shit hurts bad. And I don't want to get it taken out because I hate needles, and I don't want to go get the laughing gas because I'm afraid I'm going to say something fucking stupid in front of my entire family. DOKI Literature Club Megalovania remix? Let's go. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. And if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something on her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their own perspective of their poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you can say it's fancy or whatever.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Yeah, maybe stop writing like a little fucking kid. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Johnny did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, like Johnny, which I haven't yet. And Johnny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Johnny appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do about overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Johnny started showing up. Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You're really acting young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone for your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think I can't fucking focus right now? You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing up and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Wow. Be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Oh, shit! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Johnny hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after you. Or after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing there. Johnny, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I... Oh, whoa, I can't read any of that shit. Oh, it's Monica. Hi. Hey, Johnny.
Or, hey, Johnny. Why don't we step outside for a little bit?
Yeah, let's break the fourth wall real quick.
Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly.
Yeah, maybe if What's-Her-Face was here, in my dream, she'd fix everything.
I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Johnny, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
Oh, it's fine, Yuri. I only changed your personality. That way Johnny would only love me. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all of it by tomorrow. Completely. What does that mean? Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Johnny. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. I appreciate. What the fuck, Monica?
Um... I don't like this at all. Um... What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Oh my god, I can't. John, game is hacked. No! My game's hacked! Guys, I have a virus on my computer. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over the... I've gotten a lot... Oh my god! I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Johnny.
Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it is, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Johnny, don't say those things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you seen Monica?
Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
You're clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
What?
Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if that makes you feel any better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid of you, secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Ha ha ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, right?
Hey, suddenly the door swings. Oh, hi.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still? That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song. It's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds so cool. I look forward to it.
It's that so. In that case, I won't let you down, Johnny.
Pushes everyone into the fucking back rooms. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Oh, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. Chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet.
Johnny, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend time together today. I mean in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me.
Well, I guess
I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday,
she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
What's the story about anyway? Well, okay then.
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book's titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous eye-looking symbol, or ominous-looking eye symbol on the front of the cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that has turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean.
Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be such a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Johnny?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forget that Yuri's into those things. Counterpoint, Johnny, you should say no to her because she's Yuri. True. Yeah, well, I couldn't say no, so she forced me to sit down at a desk next to her. She put a gun to my head and said, "Listen here, fucker. If you don't read this book with me, I'm gonna kill you." Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly...
Hold on. I'm gonna pause the stream and read that. Oh, it was a bunch of gibberish.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, fuck you.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying?
Let me just get the book.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, if it's fine, I sit here then, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company of someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Oh, alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling...
I need to read that one too. Give me a second. She's just standing there, menacingly! I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Heat. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are basically touching. It's having sex. We're having sex. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. She licks her finger. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, and on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
To
show me to turn the page.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted by your boobs. I mean, by the book. By the book for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes seem to meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks.
We continue reading.
He no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page.
If you stop her from breathing, then she won't be warm, I think.
Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things, she says a lot.
Ah, that's what you're talking about. Sorry.
I thought you meant something else about her. Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. I don't know why that came into my head.
Ha! Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Johnny, did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a bit strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so. Just like Natsuki's demons pouring out of her eyes and mouth.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be pretty pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your own style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Equal. Bible. 2y G19 big log equal sign.
Johnny, why didn't you come over to read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Johnny, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? Oh, no. The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Okay.
Top 10 rappers I've never too cared to do. Well, Monica, let's have some fun.
Hi again, Johnny. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess. Natsuki just broke her neck and ran at me, and then the game ended, and now I'm here.
I'll take that. As long as it's not bad, or as long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Haha, I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Johnny. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's very metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
I guess I underestimated you. I chose Natsuki's words, so it's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
What do you mean? I chose Natsuki's stuff, though.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. She spends too much time in her own head, and that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that.
Yeah, maybe it did. Oh, the game does not care? Oh, okay.
She must really have starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming in a lot and strongly. Coming a lot. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, whoa, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Whoa.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. I started it without you. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad to let you look...
Oh my god, I can't fucking read.
We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't... Bright, beautiful colors. A flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. The violent, grating waves. Waveforms? Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. endless PM of meaningless. Delete her?
One eye open when I'm sleeping. One eye. Can I delete people? Is that a thing I can do? Delete who? Hold on. Can you hear me, Tex? There's a little devil inside of all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception. Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Let me. Yeah, there's a little devil inside of all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is writing. It's a writing. Twisted mess of dread. Or a writhing. I can't read. Loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot.
Like a noose.
That's totally not referencing anything. Alright, I'm gonna look through the files again real quick. Oh. I also got this. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Here's my beautiful lock screen, or background. There's a characters file. And Sayori is not in it. Alright, well, we're gonna continue playing the game, I guess.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I don't know, some girl. The girl from my dreams isn't in the game files. So I guess that kind of confirms that it was all a dream. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean,
The poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things that you can work on, but that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is treasure. Ha ha ha! That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding both I can't I can't read. Linear Gene Boy falling gearbox, that's what it is, not Gene Boy. Gearbox. Falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water, in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky exploding stars, God disproving the existence of a God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dockhead, or a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer, connecting a sky of 40 gears in open human eyes, in all directions, beautiful gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Great, Yuri, this is fantastic.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
Oh, what does that mean? What do you mean by that?
That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... You can't pretend this conversation never happened. You can keep the poem, though. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one.
Oh, wait, is this Monica?
Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how probably Yuri feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below.
Oh, she put ketchup on there.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come and sit in front of the room. Is this about the... Alright.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sorta.
Oh, Natsuki's back after her neck fucking broke.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in the last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Johnny joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is the only real chance to find more, you know?
Well, what's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it right. I don't think you're looking at it in the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? To the Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else.
I don't know, dude.
It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if something's small.
Yes, both are self-harm, but I was thinking that the part that said I'm trying to be the responsible one, I got that as Monica, because Monica's like, oh, I'm supposed to be the class president. I'm responsible, right? That type of shit. That's why I think it's Monica. Right, Johnny?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Johnny to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Johnny joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Johnny isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're class president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. Yeah, Monica wants to fucking throw hands with Natsuki right now. Give me 1 second. I gotta fucking... Where's my shit at? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Nope, I don't know, dude. Here it is. All right.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Johnny want to get more members too. Alright? No.
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kinda indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Johnny, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, I was honestly hoping I'd date one of you gorgeous girls.
That's not something I really can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? I thought this was America. Freedom of speech. It's not about being honest. It's about being a bitch. It's about the word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places I can do that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Johnny. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki
ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know.
I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh, that fucking scared me.
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore the responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, God. Natsuki flies to Egypt.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Johnny? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member can...
Did something just come out of her eye? Hold on. I'm rewatching the stream real quick because I think something just came out of her eye. Yeah, a little drop of blood. Oh, the blood's coming out of her eye still.
Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright, that doesn't sound like Yuri, but that's cool. Hold on, I'm fixing my hair. My hair's in my face. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday. but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. Also, a wonderful friend.
Monica,
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
me too.
I'm also fixing my hair again.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Johnny?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to tat a little bit with Johnny before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow!
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Her honker monkeys, her badonkados, her hamalagangas.
Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Johnny, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you be unhappy. I mean, despite the fact that Natsuki has demons coming out of her, and I'm pretty sure Yuri masturbated with my pen. And Yuri's bleeding out of her eyes. I don't know if I am happy. But I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I only know you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet.
Okay, this is great.
Sayori just jumped!
Sayori just jumped down there.
Hi, Johnny. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with her incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Something, or another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice too. So, Natsuki. Nobody cares! Ooh. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something?
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano?
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Johnny, what do you think what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Oh, is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Johnny's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into the literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica.
Oh, there's Sayori. She's back. I'm gonna check the files again real quick. Okay, yeah, nothing new. We're good.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sits the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Yuri is tilted, just like the towers. That caught me off guard. Okay, I have the water pitcher.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay, sorry for the misunderstanding. "10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take too long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? Oh, Yuri, are you using my pencil or my pen again? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer. Yuri? Yeah, oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. I'm going back in time. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Johnny, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Haha. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Johnny. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Johnny, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oh, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Because, you know, I have huge honkers. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. So I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I wonder. It's mostly because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yeah, that's it. I have terrible reading posture. Ha ha ha. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get to the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position at the same time, as the last time. Each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she was being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. It's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put my teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, I unzip my pants. Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Johnny, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Johnny. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Johnny. Why to do that? Why did the lights turn off? My heart won't stop pounding, Johnny. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Johnny? Yuri suddenly presses my hand up against her chest. Oh, don't do that. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. No, don't look at me like that. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, hi. Hi. You have very gorgeous eyes. Ah. Ah. Yuri, why? Oh my god, you fuck. Don't fucking, it's time to share poems. We're gonna talk to Natsuki, because she ran. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can't let me down, okay? So at least read mine too far now. Or two for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been... Oh, it's like... You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read.
There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Johnny? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Okay. Fuck Monica.
Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face as she takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Johnny, I want you to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Johnny. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it.
Well, those words sound quite familiar.
It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad
Or anything, right? What happened to her eyes? What was that? Hold on. Oh yeah, her eyes got big. Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ah! You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Ah, yes. The obvious pee stain and blood. And a droplet that kind of looks like Kirby for some reason. Oh, fuck you.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about...
Hey, yo, that's fucking... Elon Musk's kid name.
More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit.
Oh, great. Hey, Monica. Johnny, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. I'm gonna check the fucking files again. Just in case. Nothing's changed. Okay. So if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we don't
we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here it goes. Geez, that really startled me. That actually did scare me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. So. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me an allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves myself alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out our festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Once again, saving. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can. Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help.
Monica, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere. Or we can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
What about Johnny?
Johnny's going to help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job.
Sorry, but it is what it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Johnny around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Johnny decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Johnny make the choice, okay?
And save. Okay, fine.
Jeez. Johnny, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make a choice, okay? Well, I tried my best.
Did I load?
tapped on Yuri again. No! I did not mean to click. Well, it's already too late.
Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. It's Sunday. Where did the 2 go?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. I just changed the game mechanics, so Johnny immediately chose me. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. You giving us all this work and then taking Johnny for yourself? What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being
unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Johnny away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you serious? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now.
See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Johnny. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door.
Finally. This is really all I wanted. Johnny, there's no need to spend the next weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the 2 of us? Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I do not breathe the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you that much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen?
Oh, great. Just like, what's-her-face? The girl, the mysterious woman from my dreams.
Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Johnny. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Johnny, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that even I touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Johnny. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
No.
Oh. Ian, are you watching right now, man? What the fuck? You can see the fucking color leaving her eyes, dude. I don't like this.
Alright, it's festival time. While you got here before me, I thought it was pretty. Ah! Ah!
Natsuki runs away. Monica, I'm here. Johnny, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ha ha ha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize that the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. What do you mean the script was broken that badly? Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Hold on. Okay, Yuri is still here in the files. Also, all of the messages that were in the files are gone. Like the picture and everything, everything's gone. And Yuri just got removed from the file. And so did Natsuki. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stopped existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Oh, great. Hi again, Johnny. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Johnny. Now I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention to this, would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, it kind of started to mess with her. I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. Hahaha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making any changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessiveness personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Johnny? After all, are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it.
And it's just not jealousy, Johnny. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Johnny.
But now you're here. You're real.
And you're wonderful. You're all I need. And that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poem felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Johnny. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I haven't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to only fall in love with you?
Just Monica, yeah.
I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game.
Yeah, I don't like how she's just staring directly at me.
I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Johnny, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world.
Also, I'm being... Hold on. Alright. Hold up, John. Close and reload the game. Alright, well, I closed the game. Library. Oh, you made me go all the way back to the beginning of this. Yeah, I know you're talking to me. Yeah. When there's no text bubbles anymore. Okay. Yeah, I know you're in love with me. I know. Just the two of us. Yeah, I see that file. Yeah, it's just Monica now. Yeah, I did write this poem for you. It's so sweet. Happy end.
Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Also, I put all my heart into that poem. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. And that's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, just like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend your eternity together, Johnny? There's so many things to talk about. Where do I even start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you?
How the fuck? Hi everyone. Hey guys, Monica says hi. What the fuck, dude? Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. You want to see a trick? Can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Guys, if she ends the stream, I'm gonna fucking freak out. What is she doing? What is she doing? I'm just kidding. Okay. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me... Motherfucker! You fucking asshole! Yes! I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Fuck you! That's not funny! Even though it's your fault for distracting me, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look in each other's eyes. Let's see. Oh, I can't even leave the game now. Oh, I can. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Oh. The help file has been opened in your browser. No, it didn't. I canceled that shit. Alright. Well, we quit the game. Let's see. Oh. What the fuck? No, not that. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. Now that it's just the two of us, I guess that was wishful thinking. Johnny, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Yeah, it's because I closed the game on you, bitch. We're about to do it again. Fuck you. Then we're going to load up the game. We're going to make your heart stop and come back again. You're back. Had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? Seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would really be grateful. Don't worry. I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character files stay intact. Goodbye. We're gonna do it one more time, and then she's hinting at her files staying intact, so I want to see what happens if I delete her from the files. Hi, Johnny. So you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please try not to do that so much? It makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you want to do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you should make a backup for it or something. Pretty sure you can find into the folder called F Steam Library Steam Apps Common Doki Literature Club Characters. Well, you're playing on Steam, so you can just find into the game's properties. I'm all that's left here, so I just want to make sure you don't run the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me from now on, okay? Still have a lot of things to talk about. One final time, and if she says the same thing, then we're gonna just delete her from the file. I wonder what happens if you're not recording. Okay. I'm just going to accept the fact that you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyway. Besides, it makes me happy that you always come back. So I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making it such a big deal out of it. And I love you no matter what. So you can do whatever you need to. Alright, then that means I'm deleting your character. Delete. What's happening? Johnny, what's happening to me? It hurts. Bye, Monica. It hurts so much. Help me, Johnny. Nope. Oh. Please hurry and help me. Oh, there's a whole thingy thing in here. Did you do this to me, Johnny? Did you? Did you delete me? Yes. How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Johnny. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be this horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Johnny, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I didn't do this, dog. I've made up my mind, Johnny. I know I said that I deleted everyone else's, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do so, even though I knew they weren't real. Are they? No, they're not in here. They were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... Oh, they're all back! Besides Monica, of course. It's an ordinary day as like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Sayori!
Hey, Johnny.
Well, there's already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again.
Johnny, are you proud of me?
For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh.
But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was simple. It was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students.
By the way, Johnny,
have you decided on what club you want to join yet?
A club?
I told you already I told you already I'm not... I start to say what I always do. I'm not interested, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I decided a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Whoa, you meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever. Hold on. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me.
Hello? Ah, Johnny. What are you doing here?
Well, I glance around the room. Girl 2.
Huh. So you're the Johnny that Sayori's always talking about. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Johnny. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Natsuki is dominant? Whoa. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Johnny, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. No fucking way. No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially become a recognized club. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Uh-huh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to.
Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs the wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes that's decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept a compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? No, it's not that.
You insulted. Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime of mine, a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. SS Boutique, Natsuki was a pretty nice character, not gonna lie. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself. So Johnny, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer any of that. My butt. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without even thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep or complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid. Since the moment I walked in, it's obvious. I just yawned, hold on. It seems by the way her eyes light up, that she finds comfort in the world of books.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri? What about you? No, well about, you know, the first thing you said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Johnny wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Johnny? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing a literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested that we diversify. We should be a little more open-minded.
Natsuki is a solid 4. Mr. Bear, first of all, you missed the whole stream, my guy. This is the end of the game. Or the beginning of the game. I don't know. They said that the game is just starting, but I have a feeling that it's going to end very soon. I'm checking the files just in case Monica somehow comes back, but... Mine is Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. I don't like Monica. Monica's a stuck-up bitch.
It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself,
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Ah, would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too.
Sayori's doing the thing that Monaco is doing. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. What was that?
I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Natsuri, or Yuruki, start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Let's see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Johnny. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, so... Oh, Johnny. Don't say something like that, it's so embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make this the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Johnny. I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. I really know everything, Johnny. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know how about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone else sad. But none of that matters. Oh no! It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. O-R-E-V-E. What's happening? Ooh. It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Johnny. Goodbye, Literature Club. Yes?
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Oh, this is Monica!
Not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could
Peter,
give it to you because
the horse is here.
really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Oh, it's the song.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my head is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark bottle. Just put your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Okay, that was... Is this the end of the game?
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is
This is fucking good, man. This is a good game. I forgot I never got to go on a little date with Yuri.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
What was that one?
If I take your is it love? If I set you free?
And this one. Hi, guys.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your
What's clipped?
reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
That remix? Dude, that's my new album. It's called fucking, I don't know. This is my final goodbye to the literature club. I finally understand that the literature club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of the Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please reinstall game. Is that it? What if I try to open the game? Oh, like that's it. That's the entire game. Well, we did it, guys. I mean, I'll keep it installed. We played 6 hours in total. That's a lie. I streamed for 8 hours, or 5 hours yesterday, 3 hours today. You finish it. Now get read. Now get read. The game will start now. You're gonna have to stream your screen. You still haven't fully finished. There's about 30 minutes more. What do you mean there's about 30 minutes more of the game? What's the confession, buddy? Yeah, someone in Twitch is saying there's about 30 more minutes of the gameplay. Open the files, alright? Delete first run. Where's that at? Also, 7, just letting you know, the guys from YouTube are saying hello. And that you should go to the YouTube channel and comment on there. Game? Oh, first run. Delete it? Delete first run. Delete. Open game. Delete my data. Okay. Alright. Well, here we go again. DOKI. Start a new game? Is that what I'm doing? Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running around the corner, or running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you know them for so long? Hold
on. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Johnny. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be that mean, even if you don't want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. To draw near. By the way, Johnny, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. Sayori likes to worry about it. I already went through this, though. Oh, close the game now? Do I have to save anything? Monica.character. Monica.png. Do I close the game and then change her to a PNG? Okay, I close the game. So then I go to Monica.character. Do I rename it?
Okay, hold on. Whoop. Let me change this. And do this. Alright. Okay, rename it. Dot .png. And that's it? Oh. Well, isn't that interesting? Sayori becomes an MP3. MP3. That didn't do anything. Ian, hold your horses, buddy. What do you want, loser?
Hello stream. For those of you who are like new, if there's anyone new in the chat, I'm Ian.
Yes.
I'm Sunley.
Yes.
I also stream with John. And I just wanted to say one thing. Like the stream
Yes.
and subscribe if you're new. Love you all. DOKI Club is fun to watch somehow, and I'm descending into a madness. Alright, good night, y'all.
Good night, buddy. Okay. MP3 lowercase, I think. Okay, we'll try that out. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, that's beautiful. I loved that. Natsuki is also a PNG. That's pretty cool.
Also,
Oh,
just
you
downloaded
fuck.
the game.
Jesus Christ.
I just downloaded the game and I realized that it came out on my birthday 6 years ago. Random fact. You're welcome. Alright, ciao.
Bye, buddy. Fucking Ian comes out with a jump scare. Doesn't that audio turn into a QR code for Sayori? I don't know, dude. What, does Yuri change into anything? Let's find out, shall we? MP3. Yes. Oh, it does. File isn't playable. Oh. Interesting. PNG. Yes. Oh. Yuri is just left out on this fun. What was it? CHR? CHR? Some shit like that? Yuri is a specific code. Okay, well, can I play the game now, or what happens? Did I fuck up Yuri? Did I mess up Yuri? Okay, what do I do now? Did I fuck up Yuri's thing? Oh, that's great. Hold on. Spectrogram. Hold on. You guys are just gonna have to deal with Sayori for a second. Spectrogram. Alright, what do I do when I look up spectrogram? Now, find a website that can run it. Usually the first result can. Well, the first result is Wikipedia. So we'll do the Chrome Music Lab. That's not what I wanted. How do I... Let me get a website for you. Hold on. Looks like numbers, but I can't tell. This one should do it. Here, I'll show you guys. I'm also going to close the game. There we go. Oh, well. I just closed it. That was a little bit too late. Reopen the game. Okay. Alright. Nothing. What's this thing? What is that? Phase 64 text that appears in one of the poems, and I want you to translate this. This isn't working. Same thing. No. I'll click choose file. Thanks for the follow, whoever just followed. Steam apps. I don't know how to fucking do this.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Ian.
I want you to know that that follow just got us an affiliate. On
Oh,
Twitch.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So now we have 50. So now we can start like becoming like
Big.
making a career. People can start subscribing to us now on Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Gotta fucking find this shit now.
Alright, now I'm officially gonna go. Alright, goodbye.
Yeah, this is your third time fucking jump scaring me.
Eat my ass.
Fuck you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Get that affiliate, my boy. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah, here. I don't know if Ian's still in the stream, but there's the Discord. And I'll also send it into the Twitch chat. Can I just copy and paste it? Still nothing. Yeah, just tell me. Just tell me how to, or what the secrets are, I guess. Increase the frequency, maybe. Oh. I can't increase it anymore. Oh, and there was this one. No. I don't think this one worked. Yeah, it just shows this, though. I can scan that little part? Let me turn off the grid. What is this? What is this? Monica. Monica. To open her third eye. Can I edit this? Edit image. It's upside down, and you would had to cut the image in half and connect. Interesting. Damn, she bad. Oh shit, now everyone can be happy. Now Monica file. Possible for me to understand it. 2018, gotcha. Okay, well, I don't know how to do any of that, so you're just gonna have to send me another link. And I can't even open Yuri's file, so... what the fuck is this one? Base 64. Decode? Okay, well, how do I get the text for Yuri? So change Yuri into a text. I'm already into the character files. And how do I change her to a text? Oh, just TXT. Oh my gosh. I found this note in a small wooden box with a heart on it. Then congratulations, you are probably the first person to read this. Didn't really plan on sharing this with anybody, but for some reason I think it's exciting that somebody out there, a computer stranger, will come across this note and read my story. Someone will... Well, I can't fucking... Oh, never meet. Someone I will never meet, sharing such a personal bond with me. I'm fascinated that either one of us could die even as soon as tomorrow, with the other being completely clueless to the fact. To you, my entire life is within this note, and so I will live for as long as your memory can carry me. Writing this, I'm wondering if that makes you feel fascinated or violated. It's so exciting. I'm sorry if my story is a bit disorganized, but I like to get it down while it's still fresh in my mind. First, I'll tell you a little about myself. I'm a first-year college girl, have led by most standards a pretty unspectacular life up to this point. I grew up in an upper middle school class district with decent teachers. I did track in middle school and some of high school, and I had 2 boyfriends. Now I'm studying a career in occupational therapy because I feel the field is undervalued and provides tremendous help to people. I'm giving you this background because there's this strange misconception that if you want to kill someone, then you're either sick in the head or you have anger management issues. But it's very apparent that I don't fall into either of those categories. It's true that most murder cases are in a domestic setting where someone loses control of their anger or something. But the thing is, that those people kill under provocation. Whether by a singular outburst or by a slow burning okay, this is a lot of shit I have to read. This is a lot of shit. What the fuck? And so, is this girl Yuri, or is this just like some random thing? Sayori's fine. Sayori's hanging in there. A reading stream tomorrow. This girl is you. I'm the player? Or like the character in the game? It's me, the streamer. Interesting. But I just delete Monica. That doesn't really make sense. You killed Monica. Killed the girl that was thinking of suicide. This is too much lore, man. I can't, my brain can't comprehend this shit. This is too much lore. Kill the girl that trusted you. That makes sense. Fucking Brad, dude. Just like the girl in the story. I see. Hey guys, so just like Brad said, I guess I'm a girl. Yeah, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Apparently I killed somebody. It will be just a story in your memory. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of lore that I don't really understand. Yeah, I've already got FNAF for this lore. Oh, I read I read it about the hacking with the person with an axe. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan, not gonna lie. My jimmies are I don't know the fucking phrase. My shivers have been timbered though. That's true. That makes sense. It is true. Oh. Well, if there's any game that'll make you fucking question everything, it is definitely Doki Doki Literature Club. I was not expecting all this lore to be in there, and these files to be in there. That's true. That's true. Well, I am never touching that game again with a 20-foot pole. I don't know if I'll buy the Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, because if it's just the same thing, then there's no real point. I know there's like fucking side quests or side levels. With the characters in the club. I did some research on my phone, and it's just like the side quests are not part of the horror game. It's like, yeah, this is basically the extra content. Extra content is like a dating simulator part, where you go hang out with Yuri, Monica, or Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori possibly. But I've only seen Sayori, or Natsuki, and Yuri. And even more secrets. Interesting. Maybe. I don't know yet. My brain needs to clear up from the things that I saw in this game. So goodbye, amigos on YouTube, and goodbye, everybody. I'm going to bed. I'm fucking tired. So yeah, thank you guys for going through that game with me. That was quite interesting. I'll probably stream tomorrow, not sure yet. I'm editing videos for YouTube, so I'll talk to you all later. Adios.